Good morning and happy Friday. This is Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I'm having a little issue. Hopefully this is going live somewhere. If you're on, you can let me know that you're there. Give me a thumbs up. You can share this video. Today I am in my studio. I have the day off, which I'm super excited about. And I am making some quick and cute gifts for an upcoming craft fair or vendor event that I'm doing with my mom next weekend. But these would also be perfect for little table favors. They're a little treat tent box. You can see on the side. Perfect way to use up some of the designer series paper that you might have. Let someone know that you're thinking of them, your office mates or your coworkers. So, or you could just give these out around the holidays when you're doing your shopping and things like that. Whoops. Give the gift of giving and give this to maybe a cashier to brighten their day, or when you go out to dinner during the busy holiday season, just give these out. So we are going to make these together this morning. These are super quick and easy. I think you're going to be surprised how quick and easy they are. And they require no stamping. Obviously, if you want to stamp sentiments on them, you can. But I've been using lots of our products from our holiday catalog. And I'm super excited to share them with you today. So one of the things that I've been using is it's on page 15. It's from our Christmas Tags and More, the 6x6. So we have these little images that have double designs on them. And you just punch out the designs. They're already cut apart. You just punch them out and use them. So that's where I got the little wreath from right here. Another one of the things that I've been using a lot is our Greetings for You. Oh, sorry. If you can see that. Mix and Match ephemera pack. I highly recommend that one as well. There are 6 adhesive back sheets, and they all have pre-cut sentiments on them, and they're in gold foil. So you add a little pizzazz to your project, okay? And then the other thing that I've been using is from this one is super cute as well. I love our designer series papers. When they have a little sheets of pre-cut designs. So this one is the North Pole Delivery 12x12. And it has 2 sheets down here at the bottom. One has like the little houses and the post office and things like that, letters and cars and trucks. And then this one has the little animals and little letters on them. So like postage letters. So yeah, it just gave me an alert. I'm not connected to YouTube. So, okay, well, we're just going to keep going. I'll share this to YouTube later. So you're going to start out with your favorite color. If you guys haven't heard before, mine is red, but you can use whatever color you would like, obviously, whatever coordinates with your designer series paper that you'd like to use. And I am going to get out my cutter. And one of the things I love about my cutter is we have our cutting blade at the top. So the dark one is our cutting blade. The lighter one is our scoring blade. So you are going to take a piece of cardstock. It is going to be 4 by 11. Okay. So you're going to need to trim and make it 4. Okay. Since we're 8.5 by 11. So you want to 4 by 11. And then we are going to use our score blade on the long side, okay? And we are going to score at 3.5, 5 1/4, 8 3/4. Well, I'm glad I'm streaming somewhere. I don't know if it's the wind or what it is, but Facebook is not happy with me at the moment. Or not Facebook, YouTube. And 10.5, okay? Then you're going to turn it around on your short side, and you're going to score at 2 3/4. Again, using the light one, not the dark one, or you would just cut your whole side off. Okay. So I am finished with that. And then as far as your designer series paper, you're going to need a piece that is 3.5 by 8. Okay, a little bit of a shadow there. I don't know if I can get rid of that or not. All right, so we are going to fold, and I'm using my finger folder today because I have lost my bone folder. I'm willing to admit it. It's here on my desk somewhere, and I just cleaned off my desk, so I don't know. So my finger folder will come in handy today. Okay, so you're going to fold all of those edges there. Then you're going to grab your paper snips, and you're going to take this little piece off right here, and I like to bevel the edge just a tad. All right, and then you're going to go into these pieces, and you're going to cut along the lines there, there, and there. Okay, like I said, this is a tent box, so the top is going to be open, but our designer series paper is going to cover for us. So you are going to use your adhesive of choice to put this box together. So I am going to use, I know, back by popular demand, I like to use our tear and tape for this, but I know a lot of people like to use our Tombow as well. So I have Tom here. He's with me in the studio today, okay? But I'm going to keep him for something later. And you can, what I like to do is I kind of take my finger along our tear and tape, and you can use your scissors and just kind of peel the end off there. That's helpful. All right. So then we are going to close the box just like that. Okay. With my finger folder, I can do. Okay. So then we are going to take and we're going to fold the side pieces in. We want to put adhesive on each one of those. So you're going to put one here at the top, and you're going to do another one here at the top. And then these are going to fold in, okay? One is going to go down, and then whichever one you want to be on the outside, that one is the one that you're going to put your adhesive on. Okay, that's why I like to use my tear and tape, because you can kind of go back and forth and decide. Again, we have that there. We're going to peel just the edge off. There we go. Sometimes it just helps to have the, I'm going to come back and do these too. Don't poke your don't poke yourself, but it just helps to have the scissors. There we go. To kind of get those edges going. Little incentive for the edges to move in the morning. Okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna move this aside. Okay. And put this down. Then we're gonna fold. This is the piece that does not have adhesive. This one is gonna go in first. We're gonna match it up, and then you're gonna do the same on the other side, and then you're just gonna kind of tap it down there, and that's your little box. So then you're gonna fold it and pinch it. That's why it's called the tent box. Okay, and I just take my little fingernail on each side and push in, and there you have it. How quick and cute is that? So you could leave it as a box and put little things in it, but we want to use up our designer series paper. So we are going to take, I've cut a whole bunch. We have such beautiful designer series paper in our holiday catalog right now. So I have several that I have cut here to use. I think I'm going to use this one. And this one is also in the catalog. And it is, I think, I might be, hold on, I might be lying to you. This might be, I think it is. Give me a second. I should have ear tagged it, and I didn't. I'm not being a responsible Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It happens. But but it's part of the snowflake one, and it's absolutely beautiful. It might be. Yes, it is. It's part of online. But this one has the snowflakes. They look like in the leaf formation. And I'll get you the name of that one. But it's absolutely beautiful, and it's perfect for our little holiday box. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little piece of sticky strip. I just said sticky strip, that's what we used to call it. Oh my gosh, I'm aging myself. Tear and tape, sorry guys. We're gonna, again, just kind of go across the bottom there. We're gonna lift up, okay. You can also use your, take your pick tool for this, instead of using, you know, scissor blades, but it's okay. I have Band-Aids. All right, so we're gonna take this off, okay. And we are going to wrap this around our box. So there is no, there is no measuring. You can measure if you want, but we are just going to wrap it around our box. And when we get to the other side, what you want to do is kind of pinch the top like a little tent. And you want to make it so you have a little bit of give, so you can slide it back and forth like that, okay? And then you can kind of make it a little bit more tent-ish, okay? Look at that, so quick and easy, right? So now we're just gonna decorate. So you can use your favorite ribbon. You could use the Real Red. This one I absolutely love. It's shaded spruce and soft seafoam. So you can use either side. We have this stitching on this one, okay, that shows through. So this one would be perfect for either one. I think I like the darker. So I'm just gonna trim a little bit on this. And it helps when you know. Okay, so I am going to tie my ribbon first, and then we will decorate. So I like to just bring it to the top and like so. I'm going to make my little bow, and it doesn't matter if the other side comes through. Whoops, well, hopefully you can turn that there. And there we go. Okay. Maybe we'll retie that after. But anyway, that side's not making me happy. But so there you have that. You could stop there, right? But no, we're not going to do that. So we have our any shape will do. You can also pull from some of the shapes that are in the pack. Let me see, I did. Here we go. So here is, I love this. It's the little wreath, but it kind of goes with the greenery that's in the back. Okay, so I'm going to put dimensionals on here. Like I said, guys, there's no stamping to this. If you wanted to stamp, do your thing, you can. Okay, so I'm going to do on the side because it's going to go in between our ribbon. So I'm going to do 4 actually, just to make sure it stays. Okay, and then I'm going to peel this off. Dimensionals are always double-sided. They are one of my favorite things. Okay, and so I'm going to place that right there, our little wreath. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to go to my ephemera pack. There's one that says Joy. There's a little circle there. And there's one that says Merry and Bright. I'm going to do the Joy because it fits nicely inside of the little wreath there. Okay, if you like, you can, I'm going to show you guys, you can peel these off. So they are sticky. But what I like to do is I like to leave the sticky on. and just peel it off. And that way you can put it right on. That way it gives it a little bit more of a another layer, makes it a little bit thicker. But see, it has sticky right on the back. You've got that beautiful gold foil look. Okay, just like that. If you want to, you can add some razzle dazzle sequins. So I'm going to do that because I love everything glitters and sparkles. So what I'm going to do is it has little berries on it. So I am just going to take and do a little like 3-berry cluster here on the side. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just going to keep moving. Okay, and so there we go. So I have my 3 little berries. So you can see the joy. And then what I have to put inside is some Santa Kit Kats. I found these at BJ's. Okay, super cute. And so you're just going to slide this off. You can even slide a little gift card in here. And I put them kind of in a little X pattern. So 2 of those in there. You can still close the box. Okay. And this one didn't do what it was supposed to do. It's supposed to go at an angle, and it laid down in the box. Santa's not allowed to take a break and lay down, right? Okay, so we have the little box there. And then we are going to put, if you wanted to put some cash inside, you could. You could put a little gift card in there. And then you have your little box, just like that. Okay, here's the other one that I made. Super quick and easy. Again, also, if you did like the little Ghirardelli chocolate squares, they would fit nicely in there as well. So that is my quick and cute craft to share with you on a Friday. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, they'd be perfect for birthdays, for Thanksgiving. You can put these around the table and put a little note inside and tell each person, you know, why you're thankful for them. So just a couple of different ideas. So enjoy your weekend, and I can't wait to stamp with you again soon.